Hello, friends. Welcome to... No. No, we're gonna, okay. Hello, friends. Welcome to Legg Life. Sherri, I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you ready to spend the next 20 minutes arguing? Because what we're doing today is a Christmas overrated or underrated video. Now, we've done several of these throughout the year. Lots of different topics.
Yeah.
And it's always fun because we're very different people.
We are, but I also feel like we agree on most things.
What I was just going to say is that in most of these videos, we have ended up agreeing on more than I expected.
Right.
I do not think that is going to be the case today. Because when it comes to Christmas and Christmas things, we have some opinions.
We diverge.
We do.
We have come up with 20 kind of traditional Christmassy things that we're going to civilly discuss.
Now, here's the thing.
Whether they're overrated or underrated.
Overrated and underrated doesn't mean you like or dislike something.
Right. It just means that there's too much hype or there's not enough hype.
Exactly.
Right.
So we are going to, as Sherri put it, civilly discuss. And we're just going to get started.
Yeah.
Number one on the list, eggnog. Overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Yes! I thought we were going to start by arguing.
No, I actually really like eggnog. But only during Christmas time. Like, I don't ever want, like, a chai nog in July.
You mean if it, on a hot sunny day, a thick glass of dairy?
Well, I mean, I'll still drink a hot coffee, but I don't want, like, a dirty chai nog.
Okay, so now this is gonna be a very long video. I have a question about eggnog. Because you and I both love chai nogs in a hot drink.
Yeah.
Let's just take it back to a traditional cold glass of eggnog. Just right out of the fridge.
So good.
I agree.
So good, but also only during Christmas time.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. So we both agree eggnog is underrated.
And I think because it is so, like, thick and, I don't know, creamy, like, it's just, there's something about it that it's not refreshing. It's not something that it's comforting. It's something that I want to sip while I'm sitting in front of the fire with a book.
No person has ever finished a marathon and said, "Oh God, I'm exhausted. Bring me some eggnog." That's never happened in the history of the world.
I hope.
But during the holidays,
yeah.
Oh man, just that. Oh, it's so good.
I agree.
I think we made some enemies with that because I know people who loathe eggnog.
That's okay. You're entitled to your wrong opinion. I just think that you're entitled to your opinion. But this is where I think we agree.
The next thing. You ready? Reindeer. Pulling Santa's sleigh. The animal of Christmas. Underrated or overrated?
Well, this is where my Alaskan's coming out. Because when you say reindeer, I don't think of the Santa's sleigh pullers.
You think of the food?
I think of the hot dog.
Okay.
Severely
fair.
Underrated because it's delicious.
We're gonna divide this in two. Reindeer as a food, both agree underrated.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, reindeer as a work animal.
As a work probably overrated.
Okay.
Just because I feel like there's other cute Christmas animals and reindeers seem to, like, take the forefront in everything.
The cutest Christmas animal is not a reindeer. We discovered it a couple Christmases ago. In fact, I want to put a picture here in just a second. And this is the most underrated Christmas animal. It's a llama.
The Christmas llama.
We saw Christmas llamas in downtown Anchorage, and they're still around. In fact, they just had like a meet and greet with the Christmas llamas at the university here. Look at this photo. Like, look at the llama. You see his little buck teeth? He has a little, like, when he smiles, his lips come up, and there's a little, like...
Santa hat with his ears sticking out.
That animal beats reindeer 10 out of 10.
I have to agree. His little Christmas sweater. I know.
Reindeers as food, underrated. Reindeers as the animal of Christmas, overrated. We need to put llamas in their place.
I would agree with that.
Gosh.
They're so cute. In fact, you don't own any Christmas attire that has a reindeer. You have 2 Christmas llamas.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm here for llamas taking over the reindeer.
All right.
That's my 2024 platform. Okay, number 3, stockings. Christmas stockings, overrated or underrated?
Well, I think the way that we do them, they are underrated.
Okay.
Well, not we. I'm going to say you. You cheat.
Yeah. No.
Yes, you cheat. because we quit doing this a few years ago because you cheat so much, but we used to set like a Christmas budget, like how much we were allowed to spend on each other each year.
Right.
And you skirted around that by saying anything in the stocking didn't count.
That's not a Christmas gift, it's in the stocking. Here's the thing, I don't cheat. So then
you would spend 2 to 3 or 4 times the allotted amount and just put it all in my stocking or around my stocking if it didn't quite fit, even if it was 4 times bigger than the stocking. It goes in the stocking.
I would say...
Because you cheat.
I would say the word cheat isn't correct. I would say that I use the magic of Christmas to bend the rules to my advantage. That's what Christmas is all about. It's the real meaning of Christmas.
Overspending?
I think so. I believe so. And yeah, so...
Oh boy.
So you would say...
But I think stockings are underrated because I think that you can do really fun things in the stocking, and I am the kind of person I wrap everything in the stocking.
Yeah, that's annoying to me because I have to
not everything. The candy I don't
that's
wrap.
True.
But like gift type things I will wrap and put in the stocking.
I also think stockings are underrated. I think too often I've talked to a lot of people who are like, oh, stockings for us are just kind of a throwaway thing. We just fill it with like worthless junk. And I'm like, what? So our rule in our house, and I've shared this a lot on our channel, growing up, was that my mom would, so we couldn't wake up mom until we had gone through our stocking. So she would try to make our stockings as interesting as possible because that means she got to sleep longer. And so stockings have always been super fun, and I feel like I put as much thought and intention into what goes into a stocking as what goes into gifts.
Right.
Because to me it's just like, yeah.
It's an extension of the gift giving.
Yeah.
I think.
And it's a great loophole to get around budgets and things like that.
Because you cheat. And that's actually all that we're doing for each other this year because we are going on a trip. And so the trip, two trips. So the trips are kind of our gift to each other, and then our actual stockings that we'll open on Christmas Day are the only like gifts that we'll open.
Yeah, and maybe there's gifts that couldn't fit in the stocking. Those still get counted in the stocking. Okay,
Adam,
let's move on to the next thing. The next thing, milk and cookies for Santa. Overrated or underrated?
Overrated.
Okay. I also think overrated. We
I don't know if I need to go into this one. I'm all about Santa and believing in Santa. We actually have a sign that says this house believes in Santa Claus. Love the whole idea of the magic of Christmas and Santa. However,
if I were Santa, if we had kids, I would convince my kids that Santa wanted a donut and bourbon. That's what I want left out.
He gets milk and cookies at, billions of houses every year.
Yeah.
Give him something different.
Plus, and this goes back to my eggnog thing, Santa is dashing and running and doing all this kind of stuff, and it's an active night for him, and we're giving him dairy? That's bad news. There's lots of Santa vomit. Can you imagine drinking that many glasses of milk while delivering all those gifts?
That's a lot.
It's a lot of dairy.
It's a lot. Give him some bourbon.
Amen.
Warm him up a little bit. It's not cold.
4 for 4. Genuinely surprised.
Yeah, let's go.
Christmas music. Overrated or underrated? Is this where we split?
I put this one on the list.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm curious to know.
Oof. See, and honestly, it's because I wanted to make myself think because I'm not sure.
Oh.
All
right.
I love me some Christmas music, but I also feel like it's maybe a little bit overrated.
Okay, get out. Just go. just get out.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like, and maybe it's just because like that's all you hear for like from Halloween on, and it's just like, dear God, there's other music out there. I personally have to like switch it up. Like I'll listen to Christmas music, and then I have to listen to like normal music, and then I'll listen to more Christmas because I'm just like, I need something that's not Jingle Bells in my head.
Okay.
For 2 seconds.
Is that your argument?
That's my argument.
All right, well, you're wrong, because Christmas music is very, very underrated. Here's why. The thing I like about Christmas music is that here in Anchorage, there's a dedicated Christmas music station. You don't have to listen to it. You can listen to whatever you want.
I know.
When you're at home, you don't have to listen to it. The stores where people are out and about, where people are in the Christmas spirit, they're buying stuff for stockings and gifts, and they're surrounded by lights and trees and beautiful things. Yes, the Christmas music adds to the merriment of the entire experience. And so that's where I want Christmas music played, is in the store. right? Because when I'm buying my little Reese's trees, I want to hear Jingle Bell Rock. But if you're in the car, you have the option to not always be immersed in Christmas music.
That's true.
And that's what I love about it.
Yeah.
So for me, it's very underrated. Now, are there songs that are overrated Christmas shoes? 100% there are. Mary, did you know? I saw something the other day on. It was about Mary, did you know? Total rabbit trail, and it was just a list of like no, 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 yes, yes. The things that Mary did know or didn't know. It was like nope, nope, yep, yep, nope. It was hilarious. Anyway, okay.
That's funny. Now, hang on.
Oh, yep.
We're gonna hang out with the Christmas music for just a minute.
Okay.
Because I do feel like there's a lot of really beautiful Christmas music. I do have a Christmas favorites playlist, and it's just a couple hours. Like, it's not a really long playlist, but it's like all of my favorite songs, or like the favorite versions of those songs, and they're beautiful.
O Come Emmanuel and O Holy Night will move me to tears almost every time. Like,
I heard the bells on Christmas Day.
Oh my gosh. If you all...
pretty much every time.
If you've never looked into the story...
Is it the Capeman's Call version?
I don't know. If you've never looked into the story of that song, I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day, look into it. It's unbelievable. Yeah,
read the story and then listen to the song, and you...
Whew.
I cry.
Ugly sweaters. Underrated or overrated?
I'm going to get a little bit ageist here for a minute.
Oh.
I think... if you are wearing them to like an ugly Christmas sweater party, overrated. If you're wearing them unironically, totally underrated.
Interesting.
Like, I love... In fact, I pointed out, we were at a restaurant the other day, and I was like, look at this lady's sweater. It was amazing, and you could tell that she wore it because she felt so damn pretty.
It was like Santa attacked her with a bedazzler, and it was glorious in every definition of the word.
And those are completely underrated, but like the hipsters who wear them, like, I don't know, I'm just like, overrated.
So we didn't talk about this beforehand. I'm very intrigued because our answers are almost identical.
Really?
So I think that they are overrated. But here's the thing. I love the old school, because now you can just go to the store, and here's the thing, I have one, you have one, you can go to the store, buy an ugly sweater off the rack, good to go. I miss the days when ugly sweaters, when that was just like a sweater your dad wore.
That's what I'm saying, the unironic wearing of them, when they're just like, this is my Christmas sweater.
It was grandma's.
Yes, every time.
It was grandma's Christmas sweater, and she wore it every Christmas.
Yes.
That to me.
Sign me right up for
100%.
Those. The ones you get at like Fred Meyer? No. I mean, that's what I owned. But like, it's still like, it's because we had an ugly Christmas sweater party to go to, and so I bought one with a unicorn on it.
Mine has a llama.
Right.
You know? And so it's like, the old school, truly authentic, OG ugly Christmas sweaters, if you've got them, rock them.
Completely underrated.
Please.
Yep. But if you can buy it at Target, it's overrated.
Oh,
that's
man. I've never loved you more. Okay, the next thing, this is a trend that has been around, and I don't know how popular it is, or if this is just like a marketing thing, the upside down Christmas tree that hangs from the ceiling, base up, pointy down. And the idea behind it
is that you can fit more gifts underneath.
Fit more gifts under it. Underrated or overrated?
Overrated. Overrated. First of all, they're ugly. Second of all, you don't need that many gifts. You just don't.
Because you can fit them in the stocking.
You can fit them in the stocking. But it's also, it shouldn't be about that many gifts. Yeah. Like, that's not what this is about. It's not about putting yourself like a whole second mortgage to buy your child more gifts. It's not. Don't do it.
My thing is, I don't care about the gifts. I just think it's ugly as sin.
It's an ugly tree. Don't hang it from your ceiling.
Where do you put the angel? Is the angel upside down as well? Angel's like dress is falling all down? No, it's a stupid idea. Stop doing it. If you have one, go take it down and get a different tree.
Buy less gifts.
Next, tinsel.
Oof, overrated. I hate tinsel. Hate. Are we gonna diverge here? Hate it. And here, nope, I'm gonna let you go first.
No, I go.
I grew up with cats.
Okay. Oh, they eat the tinsel?
They eat the tinsel.
Huh.
And then you know what happens?
They probably poop out the tinsel.
Yeah, but it doesn't all the way come out. So then they're walking around with tinsel. And then you have to...
That's the most festive poop I've ever heard of.
It's disgusting.
Sure, I agree with that.
It's disgusting. And I What?
Maybe on next year's Overrated or Underrated, we'll have tinsel poop as one of the as one of the things.
See, you didn't grow up, excuse me, with cats, and so for me, it's highly overrated because it's not even that pretty. I feel like you can get other sparkly things that catch the light better, that cats don't eat and half poop out.
Okay, fair. Can I give my thoughts?
Yep.
I think currently it is underrated. Here's why. Growing up, and you and I are like same era.
I mean, you are a lot older than me. But...
Okay, that's rude. But I remember growing up, there were people who were just like, their trees would just be covered in tinsel. It was almost like a tinsel explosion during like the late 80s, early 90s kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. But I feel like we have so gotten away from tinsel that now it's almost like I genuinely couldn't tell you the last tree I saw that had tinsel on it. And I feel like tinsel used sparingly could add a really pretty pop of like that shimmer and sparkle, the white lights reflecting off the silver tinsel. I just feel like currently in today's world, a little bit underrated.
Maybe use a little more tinsel.
We could use a little more tinsel in our life.
I'm also, and this is where my Libra balancing is going to be, I do agree with that. I feel like it is pretty, but logistically, the tinsel falling off the tree and being vacuumed up and like catching, or having to throw it away because what do you do with it every year?
Or the tinsel poops.
Or the tinsel poops. Like logistically, it's more mess than it's worth.
That's a heck of a band name. The tinsel poops. Can you imagine how much merch they would sell, especially around Christmas?
Oh boy. Well.
Oh my god, they could have their own ugly Christmas sweater. Cat.
Next one, Christmas lights, specifically outside.
Outside, like on the house?
Mm-hmm.
1 million billion jillion % underrated.
I agree with you.
Yeah?
Also, we live in a
dark
black hole of winter, and so any kind of light is very much appreciated. And there's something about driving through neighborhoods where all the houses are lit up that's so pretty.
Yeah.
And just makes it feel not quite so dark, because it gets dark here at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah. I have never in my life, and every year we go drive around and look at houses, I've never in my life seen a house where I'm like, that's too much. Even the houses that are like way over the top, I'm like, I
Clark Griswold style.
Kind of love
like,
it.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Kind of love it.
We've got a couple of those here in Anchorage, and it's always just like, it's so fun.
I know. So to me, because it adds to making the darkness of winter feel lighter, I think they're underrated.
I agree.
All right, what do we got next? Ooh. This is one that we for sure are going to disagree on. Shopping, Christmas shopping, specifically in stores. None of this online Amazon junk. I'm talking we're going to stores, we're shopping in person.
Do not put me down for that.
You think it's overrated?
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like people. And
period. Period. The end.
You know when you go outside and there's a lot of people?
Yeah.
No, that's where it ends. I feel like, especially in this season, people are crazy.
Yeah, that is true.
People are harried and they're stressed and they're impatient, and they are very clearly the most important person in the entire world. And every single person feels like that, and it's just like, I'm just here for, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like how stressful it feels. Like you walk into a store and you feel the festivity. I just feel like, and it's probably because I can like feel people's emotions, but I just feel the stress, and it's like this weight, and I'm just like, oh god, I don't like it.
I absolutely love it.
I know you do.
I absolutely love it. There's so much that I love about it.
You want to just like go walk around the mall just to walk around the mall, and I avoid the mall like the plague. Last
night at like 9 p.m. I went to Target just because I wanted to see what Target was like a couple weeks before Christmas at 9 p.m. And I loved it. They had Christmas music playing, the displays were out, people were happy. It wasn't like the craziness full store kind of experience. It was like Target, but even more festive somehow. Because Target's always festive. I just love so much about it. The other thing I love is that I feel like, and we are guilty of this, I feel like it's too easy default to, when we shop online, it tends to be big box or Amazon. And to me, there is something about walking into either a small business or a local store that I just love it. In fact, I was scrolling through Instagram last week. There's a store, I think it was in Juneau, that was doing like an introvert shopping night. It was like, we're opening our store between these hours. You don't got to talk to anybody. We're gonna have soft music playing. Just come on in. This is time for you. And I just love that you can do kind of stuff like that. I've seen stores do like, husbands, don't know what to get your wife? Come on in, we'll help you pick something out between these hours. I just...
See, that I wouldn't mind, but I do feel like it's a lot.
I love that. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Thanks for buying. See you next time. Bye. The Christmas music. They got some like...
Introvert, extrovert.
They got some like scented candles going. It smells like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I can't get enough of it. After this video, I may go to a store now.
Oh.
Okay, what do we got next?
Matching Christmas pajamas.
Ooh. I know my answer.
Underrated, and I feel like it's something that we haven't done, but I would love to. I want to do matching Christmas PJs so bad. Between you and me, like I want matching PJs with my honey.
That is literally my answer. And I would have bet money you were going to say overrated. And the reason I haven't brought it up for, I don't know, 18 years of marriage is that I thought this whole time you thought that was stupid.
No, I love it.
What?
I love it. And we should do it.
I'm genuinely shocked.
We should do it. All right, this year we're getting Christmas PJs.
Yes, I'll go right now. We'll stop this video. They're not even watching. They're gone. They left.
All right, we can go to Target. All right.
Okay, what do we got next?
We're gonna diverge on these next two.
Oh, yes.
As well. Gift wrapping, and this is with paper.
Overrated. And I say overrated. Actually, this is hard. Okay, I have a question. I have a clarifying question. Gift wrapping giving or gift wrapping receiving? Because my answer would actually be different. Because if it's me wrapping a gift, that's way overrated.
The actual wrapping of the gifts.
But because you're like an amazing wrapper. And so like there's times that you like give me a gift and it's wrapped in like brown craft paper with like tied twine and perfect bows and ribbons and stickers. And I'm just like, oh my God, she made this for me. Like, I love that. And so, receiving...
It's an art, and I love gift wrapping. I would wrap just empty boxes just because I love wrapping gifts.
If there were friends and they're like, hey, Sherri, we're really busy in December. Can you help us wrap our gifts?
Absolutely.
Because you really do love it that much.
Absolutely. It's one of my favorite Christmas activities to get a bunch of the gifts and put on a Hallmark movie and sit in the living room floor and just wrap gifts. And make all the pretty bows.
I think doing that is overrated because gift wrapping to me is
stressful.
It is so stressful. Why don't these scissors cut straight? Why did I cut the wrapping paper too short? I folded at the end and I can still see part of the box. How did I mess this up again? What do I do? Like, why am I covered in tape? Like, there's just so much about it.
Why did I get tape in my hair?
There's so much about it that I hate.
Well, I love it.
But the next question, overrated or underrated?
Gift bags.
Gift bags. Oh, highly underrated. Highly.
I would agree that they're underrated. I feel like people put too much pressure to like gift wrap something when really a gift bag is super easy.
Fair.
However, when it comes to Christmas gifts, a bunch of gift bags under the tree is not very exciting.
Oh,
I want pretty boxes and the bows.
That's a great argument.
I know.
A tree with presents.
As opposed to a bunch of gift bags.
Brown paper packages tied up with strings.
Don't.
If you guys watched one of our last videos, you know exactly why that triggers hurt. Oh, I thought you were going to hit me. Did you guys see that? I thought you were just picking up a brick to hit me in the face.
No, I'm going to pull up my time hop from earlier today.
We are off track, you guys.
I know, but 12 years ago today, I posted, I said, Dear Glee and every other Christmas song player, my favorite things from The Sound of Music is not a Christmas song. Stop playing it as such. Thank you.
Okay, we need to move on. We need to move on quickly. Candy canes. Overrated or underrated?
This might be an unpopular opinion. Overrated.
What? Really?
Yeah. It's just peppermint.
Yeah, exactly. It's just peppermint.
All right.
I will say I would rather have peppermint bark than a candy cane. And I don't know that I could, I mean, sure I could, like a full-size candy cane, but those little mini ones that you get like at stores when you're shopping in person. I love those. Like, take one of those, it's the perfect amount of just like a pop of peppermint. Pop of peppermint. Pop of peppermint sounds like a Christmas character. Hey, look, my pop of peppermint. Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much.
All
All
right,
right.
next.
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe is overrated because you should be able to make out wherever and whenever you want. You don't need a weed to kiss.
Let it be said, let it be done. I agree with you. I don't know. I don't think you need to stand under a weed to kiss somebody. I think you can just kiss them.
Just make out. Oh, a real Christmas tree. I think we're going to disagree here too.
This is also probably a very unpopular opinion.
Yes, it is.
Highly overrated.
Highly?
Highly. I know people are like, they're gonna unfollow us. It's fine. They're so much more trouble than they're worth. They're a mess. You have to vacuum 87 times a day because the needles are falling everywhere. We had, I think in our marriage, we've had one real Christmas tree.
1 year of joy.
And it was 11 or 12 years ago, and we are still finding needles in our house. I can't. I don't like them, and I don't like how pokey they are. I don't like
So
them.
you're
I'm a fake tree girl.
you're saying that they're underrated.
I'm saying that they're overrated.
To me, they're underrated. Here's the thing.
know.
I love the ease of a fake tree. Yes, it is so simple to put up our 3 trees, pre-lit, boom, touch the button, good to go. Love that. There is just something that a fake tree, that a real tree has, that a fake tree never could have. There's something about the smell. There's something about the
Sack
way...
dripping on the carpet.
Exactly, that's right. The way the lights look on the real needles. You know what it's like to me? It's the difference between Disneyland and Disney World. There is a magic about a real tree, the way that there is a magic about Disneyland, that the artificialness of Disney World can never replicate. That's what it is to me.
All right.
Okay, our next one.
Yeah.
Gingerbread houses. And this specifically, like, the kits you buy at the store, like, making them at home, the gingerbread houses. Like, decorating them, all that stuff.
Overrated. Here's the thing. I would rather just eat a gingerbread cookie.
Gross,
And
but okay.
call it a day. For me, it's fun. I do enjoy the actual, because I'm artistic and it's fun to like build things and whatever. But like, then you just have this whole edible thing that rots because it just sits there. And then it's hard, and then it's like,
Yeah, so I'd
rather buy the kit and just eat it.
I thought for sure you were going to say underrated.
No.
I definitely think they're overrated because I'm so terrible at them. And they are, in some ways, to me, like wrapping presents where I just get frustrated.
I'm really good at them, and they turn out beautiful, but it's just, I just spent all of this time for what?
My gingerbread houses are like the Aunt Peggy of gingerbread houses. It's like yours look beautiful with the peppermints lined up along the roof line. They're gorgeous. And mine...
And I have like the scallops, like the...
That's the thing is yours, like you do decorations on yours. I just look like I threw some frosting and some sprinkles.
Oh, yeah.
And so I just don't enjoy it. I also, you talked about like eating the gingerbread. That's gross.
What?
Gingerbread?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Maybe a nibble, maybe a bite. I'm not going to eat a whole gingerbread house.
Okay.
Okay, next. Oh, that's hilarious. Christmas cookies.
Speaking of.
What are we talking about? Gingerbread cookies?
No, these are like the sugar cookies that you use. I know. Calm
Let's do this.
yourself.
Nope, let's do this.
The cookies that you use, like the cookie cutters,
Yep.
like the Santa and the Christmas tree and the whatever.
Candy cane.
Yep.
Yep.
All of those.
Okay, let's do it.
Christmas cookies.
You need to go first because I'm going to need some time.
I think they're underrated. They're so much fun. I love me a good sugar cookie anyway, but I also I love decorating cookies. I like mixing the frosting, and then I like decorating the cookie. I like eating the cookie.
If you have been around Legg Life for any length of time, you may have heard my lack of love for the sugar cookie.
Loathe entirely.
I don't loathe entirely. Here's the thing. I don't hate sugar cookies. My opinion is that in the cookie world,
they don't bring anything to the table.
Sugar? Yeah, they've all got that.
And
also, some of them have M&Ms and chocolate chips. And to me, a sugar cookie, at best, is a vehicle to get frosting into my face. At best. Like, a sugar cookie without frosting, I have no desire to eat that. It is a salting with sugar. And so, I just am not a fan.
Alright, I know.
I don't dislike them. If there is a sugar cookie sitting there, I'm probably going to take a bite. But then after every bite, and I've done this too many times, look at me, I've clearly had sugar cookies. I'm always like, yeah, no, it's fine. The frosting is the frosting the best part of a sugar cookie? Wow.
Depends on the sugar cookie.
Nope. Never. So that's where I'm at. I don't hate sugar cookies.
I know.
In the world of cookies, you gotta bring more to the table than just sugar.
Alright.
Oh man, I'm getting heated up here, guys. Ooh, the next one. White elephant gift exchange. You want me to go first or you want to go first?
You can go first.
I think it's underrated. I love it every single time. I think it's always so fun. I love bringing gifts. We've done it where it's like you bring a serious gift. We've done it where you bring like a gag gift. We've done it where it's like one per person. We've done it one per couple. We've done it where there's a spending limit. We've done it where there's no spending limit. I always have a blast.
Because you're an extrovert.
In fact, hold on. I want to show you. We did a white elephant gift exchange just recently. I want to show you guys what I got. This! A giant tub of Utz cheese balls.
Yeah, who got that?
Okay, you did, but they're mine.
I got them for you.
How could anything that would reward someone with a giant tub of Utz cheese balls be underrated? I mean overrated.
I feel like they're a little overrated just because I feel like it's like the default thing for Christmas gatherings, and I hate being the center of attention in any way, shape, or form. And when an entire room full of people have to watch me open a gift and then I have to either pretend to really like it or, I don't know, I'm okay. I don't like it. I don't like the whole structure, and in fact, I don't know. I don't. Okay. No, thank you.
What?
But I do also think that it probably depends on the group, because we have had white elephant gift exchanges with like close-knit friends, and it's a blast because I don't feel self-conscious around them. But if there is even one semi-stranger in this group, I'm mortified to get up in front of people.
Interesting.
And like open a gift, and then if I don't like it, then I have to trade with somebody, and then I have to interact with people, and that's terrifying as well.
Would you, if it was a group of strangers, would you just stick with something that you hated just to not have to like interact?
Yes.
See, not me. It's on. I don't care what it is.
I know.
Thanks for my cheese balls.
You're welcome.
The last thing. This is the last one, you guys. Long video, I know.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of strong opinions. Gift cards as gifts. Giving somebody or receiving a gift card as a gift. No, let's say receiving. Receiving a gift card as a gift. Underrated or overrated? Underrated.
Here's my thing. We don't need anything. We don't need more stuff. Yep. We don't, you know, and
maybe more cheese balls in a couple days.
Maybe. But for me, getting a gift card means that when I want or need something, I have the funds to do that.
Yeah.
I love, obviously, like Barnes & Noble gift cards because I'm always buying books and I can always use book money. But like, I don't know, Amazon or just like, you know, the generic Visa gift card, like, I'm a fan because then you could just use it when you want to, on what you want to, and then you don't have more stuff just cluttering your house that you don't know what to do with.
So I agree with you. I actually think gift cards are underrated. For a very similar reason. I think that sometimes for you, here's the thing. If it was Christmas morning and there were like 10 gifts under the tree and all of them were gift cards, a little weird.
A little boring.
Yeah. But because of the level of relationship we have, because I know you, like, there's going to be some gifts that are very thoughtful that you're like, how did you know I even wanted this? Because in June, you mentioned it once. But in your stocking, like, a Barnes & Noble gift card is a great thing.
Always a hit.
It's always a hit.
Yep. Because I will always use the monies on that card.
And here's the thing that I know. I know that Sherri's a very specific kind of reader. And while I could go to Barnes & Noble and be like, Sherri might like this, she also might not. But I know that if I give her this, she's going to get what she wants. Yeah. And that's the thing I like about gift cards, is that I've never once gotten one and been like, that's really impersonal. I'm just like stoked. Can't wait to spend this.
Right. Especially if it's to a store that I really love. A gift card to Barnes & Noble, or, I mean, you know,
yes,
something like that. If you know, it's a gift card to a specific restaurant, like, I don't know. I feel like that is just as thoughtful as more stuff. Yeah. Because then you can go to that restaurant.
It's the experience.
And it's the experience.
I love it.
And yeah, I'm a fan.
I am too. And I think there's a stigma around giving gift cards that I don't love. I'm like, man, you kidding me? Gift cards are amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
We agreed so much more than I expected us to.
Look at us go.
There were a few where we parted.
We knew we would.
But not nearly as many.
Not as many. Was
there a shocker on this for you? There was for me. The Christmas pajamas.
Yeah.
Sherri, you and I communicate really well. Do you agree?
We do, yeah.
I really have thought for our entire relationship, and I don't know why, that you were opposed to like the whole matching pajama thing. And so I've never brought it up any year. In fact, we'll walk through a store together and they'll be like, pajamas. I'm like, that'd be cute. Keep walking. I had no clue.
Honey bear, I think that we should do that this year because
I'm so excited.
I think they're cute. I think that it's fun, and I don't know, something about drinking our mimosas and our little matching jammies.
I love this idea. You guys, I'm so happy. I am so happy. Friends, we love you. Want to know which of our answers did you disagree with the most? Down below. Was there any point in time that you yelled at the computer or the screen?
The real Christmas tree, I think we're going to get some hate mail from, because...
Not we, you.
Me, I'm going to get some hate mail.
You.
It's fine. I stand by my opinion.
Wrong as it may be, I appreciate your consistency. Friends, we love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we will see you on the next Legg Life video.